All right. How's everybody doing? My name is Fit Technology Wellness Coach Mike, and I am here to talk to you guys a little bit about um, empowering your heart with breakthrough nitric oxide therapy. During this brief webinar, guys, you're going to learn a little bit about the cure that has never been explained, the possible answer or remedy to an epidemic in our society: heart disease, stroke, and just cardiovascular conditions. All right, so let's get started. As we go through this webinar, you're going to hear and be revealed some powerful information. So here are the table of contents that we're going to talk about: why I believe in nitric oxide therapy, what is nitric oxide, the two primary pathways, a little bit of science, the importance of L-citrulline, other key ingredients, how nitric oxide therapy addresses blood pressure, diabetic complications, sexual function, cognitive function, wound healing, athletic performance. And these are actually videos that we're not going to play, but you'll be able to gain reference to those videos and find them on YouTube. Okay, let's begin. Well, why I believe nitric oxide therapy is one of the key, most groundbreaking discoveries in the world of medicine. These three doctors, as you see here, okay, Robert Furchtgott, Louis Ignarro, and Farid Murad, these doctors won the Nobel Prize in medicine for discovering that nitric oxide in the body can either prevent or even reverse heart disease and stroke. Well, the essence of your life is found in your blood, and anything that inhibits blood flow will decrease your health. So what does nitric oxide therapy have to do with blood flow? Everything, they said. In 1998, the Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded 3 American researchers for discovering how the lining of your vascular system, endothelium, converts the amino acid L-arginine into nitric oxide, the master signaling molecule for your entire cardiovascular system. One of these researchers wrote a book called No More Heart Disease. The researcher's is Dr. Louis Ignarro. And as you can clearly see by the title on his book, nitric oxide can prevent, even reverse, heart disease and stroke. In the introduction of his book, he goes on to say, my colleagues Farid Murad and Robert Furchtgott and I have discovered that the atom of cardiovascular health, a tiny molecule called nitric oxide, NO, as it is known by chemists, is produced by the body specifically to help keep arteries and veins free of the plaque that causes stroke, and to maintain normal blood pressure by relaxing the arteries, thereby regulating the rate of blood flow and preventing coronaries. Nitric oxide is the body's natural cardiovascular wonder drug, and nitric oxide therapy is learning how to help your endothelium optimize its production of this natural cardiovascular wonder drug for improved blood flow. So guys, this is a powerful breakthrough in medicine and science, and it's something that we really have to understand that exists and understand the importance of it and the science so we could use it for our own health. But what is nitric oxide? The answer to the question above is what scientists have now called the miracle molecule. It's one nitrogen atom attached to one oxygen atom to form this molecule called nitric oxide. All nitric oxide does is acts as a signaling molecule. What this means is that nitric oxide causes something else to occur, and without it, that event or reaction can't take place, which then reduces your ability to maintain optimal health. In your blood, nitric oxide has 3 key benefits to your cardiovascular health. Benefit 1, nitric oxide relaxes the smooth muscle of the vascular wall, causing vasodilation for improved blood flow. This is extremely beneficial for the majority of people with high blood pressure. In fact, helping your endothelium produce higher levels of nitric oxide is a natural way to bring your blood pressure back into normal range. And since high blood pressure is the #1 risk factor for strokes and heart attacks, as well as the #1 diabetic complication, this can be a natural way to address these issues. Benefit number 2, nitric oxide keeps blood platelets from sticking together. This again helps to reduce the risk of strokes and heart attacks. Benefits 3, when nitric oxide is at a high enough level over a long enough period of time, it can initiate reparative mechanisms to heal damage done to the endothelium. This restores more of its surface volume, leading to a higher levels of nitric oxide to help continue this healing process. The illustrations on the next page clearly shows the damage done to your endothelium significantly reduces your nitric oxide production. So guys, this is the inside of your blood vessel, okay? Now, as you can see, this is a normal human artery. And inside of this blood vessel, you see that lining called your endothelium. Beneath that is a layer of fat, and then there is your smooth muscle, okay? So as we age, we produce less nitric oxide. In the span of 50 years, the body loses 85% of its ability to naturally produce nitric oxide. As you can see, when you're 20s, you have 100% NO production. You move to your 30s, you only have 80% NO production. Arteries begin to thicken. In your 40s, you have 50% NO production. Inflammation and plaque begin to build up in your 40s. So here I am 40 years old. So this is why I'm currently now implementing this into my system, because I know what's going to happen if I don't. Okay, in your 50s, 35% NO production. Arteries begin stiffening. Vessel structure changes occur. In your 60s, you have 15% NO production. Heightened clot risk, potential rupture, possible heart attack. All right, this is what's happening, guys, as we age. The purpose of nitric oxide therapy is to properly nourish your endothelium to help restore its ability to produce higher levels of nitric oxide over a longer period of time. As you learn how to harness the power of nitric oxide therapy with correct nutritional ingredients, you can return more of your endothelium into a healthy tissue, allowing it to add to the production of nitric oxide. This then increases the amount of nitric oxide produced, leading to improved blood flow and cardiovascular function. But before we discuss the key nutrient ingredients, you need to understand that there are 2 primary pathways used by your body to create this miracle molecule called nitric oxide. So here are the 2 pathways that create this particular miracle molecule. Now, if you do any research in this area, you will come across information about the following. 2 primary pathways for the creation of nitric oxide. They are L-arginine pathway, nitrate-nitrate pathway. Both pathways are valid for the production of nitric oxide. However, both pathways are short-lived, and they by themselves cannot give you the long-term production of nitric oxide. To help you better understand these 2 pathways, there's a video down here, but again, we're not going to watch this video because it'll be too long. But you can actually, if you are interested in watching this video, you can go on YouTube and find this video. Okay. Now, the takeaways from that video are this. The amino acid L-citrulline is needed for both pathways. So to create nitric oxide and for it to last for a long period of time in your body, you need L-citrulline. L-citrulline is another amino acid that is used to help prolong the life of L-arginine. Yes, the L-arginine pathway becomes dysfunctional with age, as the illustration showed on page 3, but it can be reversed. And this reversal can occur at any age. So yes, as we get older, that pathway does become dysfunctional as we get older, but it can be reversed with the resurgence or presence of L-arginine again in the body. Both pathways are dependent upon an enzymatic process. The nitrate-nitrate pathway nitrate nitrite pathway creates ammonia waste products that can be detrimental to your health unless cleared by the urea pathway, which is dependent upon L-arginine. The nitrate nitrite pathway is only about 25% efficient in reforming more nitric oxide. As this illustration below indicates, L-arginine is used to fuel 7 different metabolic pathways that are key to your overall health and function. Okay? All right, so now, as we can see, arginine is very, very important for a lot of our overall health and function. Of the 2 pathways, we believe the L-arginine pathway is the most effective pathway for improving blood flow and helping to restore the health of your vascular system. However, it needs the amino acid Lcitrulline to be more effective, which we will talk about next. So Lcitrulline, again, is another amino acid. As we talked about the previous section, both the L-arginine and the nitrate nitrite pathway for the creation of nitric oxide are short-lived. This means that your window for improved nitric oxide production is usually 30 minutes to 2 hours. And then within 4 to 6 hours, you return back to your baseline levels of nitric oxide. This will provide temporary improvements in blood flow, but not long-term improvements. So both pathways need the amino acid L-citrulline to help optimize the production of nitric oxide. Over a long period of time, below is an illustration of this pathway and why L-citrulline is critical to the long-term production of nitric oxide. Now we've highlighted L-citrulline by a blue circle. Here it is here. Once nitric oxide is formed, L-arginine, the amino acid L-citrulline is metabolized to yield more L-arginine to enhance the ability of the enzyme of the endothelium to produce higher amounts of nitric oxide over a longer period of time. Without the presence of L-citrulline here, the production of nitric oxide from L-arginine would stop. With the presence of L-citrulline, you can continue to produce, continue the production of nitric oxide so that you can enjoy all the benefits we highlighted on page 2. So guys, this is a very, very powerful amino acid that goes along with arginine. So here's a video that talks about the truth about L-citrulline and its importance. You can also go on YouTube to watch this video as well. So some takeaways about L-citrulline. The amino acid L-citrulline is needed for both pathways. L-citrulline significantly enhances long-term production of nitric oxide for improved blood flow. So guys, in other words, you need this stuff. Manufacturers of nitrate nitrite supplements utilize the L-arginine pathway when they include L-citrulline in their product. And if they tell you that the L-arginine pathway is dysfunctional when you're over age 40, then they're either ignorant or disingenuous in the information they're sharing. So some people would say, well, at a certain age, your L-arginine pathways are damaged, they're dysfunctional, you can't even, operate them anymore. So why even? It's not true. You can regenerate those L-arginine pathways. Nobel laureate in medicine, Dr. Luis Ignarro, highlighted this in his book when he stated, it is the, quote, it is the synergy between the L-arginine in a large enough dose, the L-citrulline, and the key antioxidants that creates dramatic increases in your body's nitric oxide production. Without the proper combination of these nutrients, which so many other programs lack, you will receive little or no benefit from nitric oxide therapy. To optimize nitric oxide therapy, you must combine L-arginine and L-citrulline with the following key ingredients. So these key ingredients, we're not going to read all this, but here are the key ingredients, guys. Now, as Dr. Ignarro pointed out, the goal of nitric oxide therapy is long-term production of nitric oxide so that you can enjoy all the benefits of improved blood flow. And while the amino acids L-arginine and L-citrulline are key, there are other ingredients that can help optimize the ability of your endothelium to produce higher amounts of nitric oxide over time. And here they are. resveratrol or red wine, okay? Vitamin D and vitamin K. I'm not going to read all this to you, but I'm going to list and highlight the important ingredients to help L-arginine and L-citrulline work more efficiently. Pomegranate fruit concentrate, grape skin extract, D-ribose, okay? So these ingredients, ladies and gentlemen, are ingredients that help make L-arginine and L-citrulline work longer in the body, okay? Now here are some videos that you can easily access that will show you and explain to you how nitric oxide addresses high blood pressure, diabetic complications, sexual function, cognitive function, wound healing, athletic performance, okay? So that pretty much concludes the webinar, ladies and gentlemen. It is important that you understand the power of nitric oxide and the power of how this works, okay? Now, let's go into a little bit about our product of choice. Now, in order to really harness the power of nitric oxide in the body, here's our product of choice. Where the 1998 Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded to 3 American researchers for discovering how your endothelium converts the amino acid L-arginine into nitric oxide, there was an explosion of research in this area. Now there is an explosion of products, all claiming to be the best product for producing this miracle molecule. Well, we believe the best nitric oxide supplement is ProArgi-9 Plus from Synergy Worldwide. Here's why. Clinically proven. While other companies will talk in general terms about their ingredients being clinically proven, ProArgi-9 Plus is the only L-arginine supplement that is clinically studied and scientifically validated. Scientists at the Hughes Center for Research and Innovation have made several remarkable discoveries on Synergy's ProArgi-9 Plus. Discovery 1. ProArgi-9 Plus significantly and rapidly increases the levels of nitric oxide in the body over and above what we found in just L-arginine alone. Discovery 2, ProArgi-9 Plus inhibits vascular inflammation by potentially inhibiting the enzyme myeloperoxidase, a biomarker associated with vascular inflammation, as well as reducing the oxidation of LDL bad cholesterol, which can cause vascular inflammation. ProArgi-9 is also in the physician's desk reference, the first and only L-arginine supplement to be listed in the physician's desk reference. So if you're looking for an L-arginine supplement, then you want one that is highly recognized by physicians. Okay, the physician's desk reference, which doctors use for guidelines on what they would recommend to their patients. And the exact first line from this mainstream media reference book is ProArgi-9 is the highest quality L-arginine supplement in the world. That is what is said in the physician's desk reference. Very powerful, position there. Now, this is powerful here too. 262 quality assurance steps. A common problem in the nutrition industry is that products don't meet their label claims. This will never be an issue with ProArgi-9 Plus. From the beginning, when this product was introduced to the market in 2008, Synergy Worldwide and their parent company, Nature Sunshine Products, have implemented sourcing and testing procedures to guarantee the purity, potency, and safety of ProArgi-9 Plus in each and every batch produced. There are 262 verified quality assurance steps that go into the manufacturing of this product. Because of this, they guarantee ProArgi-9 will meet all label claims, even to the expiration date for each product batch. They also have a 100% money back guarantee, 100% money back guarantee, guys. Synergy Worldwide not only believes that they have the best arginine supplement in the world, but they are even allow you to put it to the test. When you purchase a Purge 9 Plus from Synergy Worldwide, you are entitled to the best guarantee in the nutrition industry. If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, then you can return the product, even an empty container, and receive a full refund on the cost of the product. If you want more information on why Purge 9 is the absolute best product for harnessing the power of nitric oxide therapy to improve your blood flow, then you will watch the video below, which is again another video that you can find on YouTube. Okay, so guys, if you want to really again harness the power of this product, then you have to give it a shot. Okay, I am a health coach, and I help coach people on how to use this product, and I help people show them how to reduce their blood pressure, again using good lifestyle habits, making those good lifestyle habits, but also in addition to use this product to help them reduce their blood pressure. It is a remarkable piece of science that has been introduced to our part of the world here in the U.S. to help people really get a handle of this cardiovascular epidemic that we're facing. So below below this video, in the description area, there is a link where you can get a free sample. There's a link where you can actually buy the product, and there's a link where you can look at my coaching program that will allow you also to get a free sample there as well. So if you are interested in learning about how to use this product, guys, this is saving so many people's lives. I can't stress how important this is. That if you or you know someone that is suffering from heart conditions, cardiovascular conditions, high blood pressure, or complications from diabetes, I can't express this enough. Please pass this information on to them. My contact information will also be in the description below. So get in touch with me. Let's talk. I am your coach. I'm a health coach here to help and serve as many people get as healthy as possible. Okay? Well, with that being said, I'm signing out. Thank you so much for listening. Again, my name is Coach Mike, the Technology Wellness, and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.